Hey you guys, this is Nathanael. I'm the CEO and founder of Fashion Week Studio. We're gonna do a live interview with Graziella Sterling. I'm very, very excited. I'm just gonna wait for everybody to come in for a little minute here. Hi, Pretty Simple Images. Hi you guys. Hi Rada. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure. Hi Yvonne. Salut ma belle, tu vas bien? Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate. Somebody wants to be in our live video. I would love to let you come in, but we're gonna do, hi David, but we're gonna do an interview with Graziella. I'm in my car, as you can see. Some of you may know I have 3 children, so my home was definitely not an option for this interview. If I wanted to have just a little peace and quiet. Let me see. We're just gonna wait for Graziella to tune in. Hey Yvonne. Tu vas bien? It's a pleasure to see you guys. Really appreciate you guys all tuning in. So my name is Nathanael. I am the founder and CEO of Fashion Week Studio. And hi Alex. And I'm gonna be doing an interview with Graziella Sterling. There she is. Okay, so I'm gonna bring her in. Graziella is a designer who does incredible hats. And she does all the way from wedding to everyday wear hats. I'm very excited. I'm a big hat fan myself. So hold on one second, you guys. I'm gonna bring her in. Hi Tracy. Hi Graziella.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my God, you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. We're a match. Our colors match.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm in the pinks lately.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for doing the interview with us.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
I love the colors with the burgundy and the fuchsia and the orange. It really pops. Wow.
Yeah, it brings some colors to my look.
Yes.
Red look.
It's actually quite amazing how a hat can, you know, make a whole outfit, right?
Yeah, at this time I'm very dedicated with casual hats because
Very
in Brazil
nice.
is winter.
Yep.
And it's a really good opportunity to put on our hats in our outfit.
Yes, very nice. I love it. I love it. So Graziella, please, first of all, tell us where you're from so all our viewers can kind of get a little bit of a background. I have to say, I'm a huge fan of your work, which is why you're welcome, which is why I insisted I wanted to do this interview.
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. I think you're incredible because you're going all the way from beautiful pieces for wedding gowns, right? All the way to more casual. Like I said, I love wearing hats. Actually, I've wore hats on many occasions during the shows in Paris, and I'm a big hat fan. So I'm very excited to talk to you today. So please tell us so the viewer can kind of get an idea. So where you from, and a little bit about how you started as a designer, and what is a little bit your philosophy behind your designs.
Yeah, there is a lot of philosophy for a millionaire, a headwear designer.
Yes.
My name is Graziella. I'm from Brazil. Unusual place to start doing a hat.
Yeah, because it's so hot, right?
Here it's hot, but now is the winter. It's about 20 degrees.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Not bad. Yeah, that's
not
good.
bad. It's cold enough for us, you know.
Yeah.
20 between São Paulo mostly. In Rio de Janeiro is in Rio. Mostly we don't have this weather, so it's quite hard to use a winter hat.
Yes.
I started in fashion 15 years ago with
Wow.
my first brand.
You don't even look like you could have started a business 15 years ago.
I'm almost 40 years old, so almost. I'm 38.
You're
I turned
30.
38.
Wow. So you were really young when you look amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. The Instagram filters helped a lot.
Yeah, I know. I as we started the interview, I saw I could like chocolate myself. I was like, ooh, that looks nice.
So
but I didn't go with it, but.
The beginning, yeah, I started my brand with my first brand 15 years ago. Was brand, not just hats, but I started with all accessories. I was always mad about accessories, like rings, necklace, belts, everything. And 10 years ago, I decided to dedicate and focus my business just only in hat designer. And I decided to study a little bit more. I went to London and I studied millionaire designer.
Wow.
And hairstyle also, you know, because yeah, I realize in Brazil we have a really care about hairs all the time.
Okay.
And it's quite hard to put a hat on a Brazilian hat because we almost hide our hair with the hat. So
right, exactly.
I had to find a way to do properly for a Brazilians. So the thing that I feel that is really important is study the culture as you are.
Yeah.
When you're going to start a business, it's the culture barriers. It's always a challenge for us, and so here in Brazil it's not different. It's not different. Yeah,
totally. That's some smart viewpoints.
Yeah,
because you want to deliver based on what is needed, right? So that makes total sense. And it is true that when you're wearing a hat, then the hairstyle kind of suffers, right? Because it's kind of like either it's the hairstyle or it's the hat, and the combination of both is
that's the reason we say that it's a bad hair day. It's a perfect day to use a hat. No?
Right, totally.
So if you have a bad hair day, so it's the perfect day to start doing and using a good hat.
Right.
Keep this clue.
This is nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. After. Sorry.
I said it's very exciting. I really love it.
After this first time that I thought was, oh my God, I'm coming back to Brazil after my course in London and I have to start the business. I thought to stay there for a while, but I saw a good opportunity to come and try to develop something new, something fresh. And it's really important you think about your roots that you asked me before in the questions.
Yeah.
And I saw a good opportunity. The first big opportunity for my company here was during the carnival.
Of course. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So
huge.
Huge opportunity. I didn't thought before. No, I haven't thought before to come that the carnival would be a really good time to put hats on the Brazilians, but I realized that was the first because the stylish they start to ask me for different things and designers, new design things for the celebrities.
Right.
So that was the way that I could get you into this fashion world here through the carnival.
Wow, that was the perfect point of entrance.
Yeah, that's what. No, that was. But I didn't think before, and it was really, really interesting way. And this new collection that I'm going to launch soon,
Yep.
it
I'm
came
so
from
excited.
came from my first headpiece that I did 8 years ago. So
Wow.
the
So
art,
wait, you're saying that the new collection you're working on right now is inspired by one of the first hat piece that you've ever done?
yeah, it is.
Wow, that's amazing. Because I
That's
think there's
amazing.
something about artists when you start creating, right? And
Yeah,
you start creating a line and you develop a concept, right? And those first creation, I have found that a lot of the first creation of an artist so much about who they are. So I'm actually
yeah, it is.
really excited that your latest collection is going to be inspired by one of your first creations. That's really amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm very glad because I didn't realize that that headpiece was so me. No, because I
Wow, that's
dedicate myself during these 10 years, during these 8 years mostly,
yeah,
to the wedding hats. And I didn't
yeah,
have time to spend time to create new things. We are just in a rush all the time,
yeah.
carnival
Keeping up
came
with the
and wedding days, bride stuffs and
right,
everything. So
right.
it's going to
Wow,
be really nice. And yeah, I'm
that's
very
very
glad because
very
I've
interesting.
been working since the beginning of the corona lifestyle, the
Right.
pandemic time. Yeah.
Wow. So you're telling me that you have actually made the best out of this situation, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because you've been so busy creating hats for your clients, right? You've been busy one after the next that you had such a little time um, creating and really taking, taking that artist time to develop new creation. And you've used this coronavirus time to just literally immerse yourself in all your creativity to create, like, I think this may be the best collection ever.
Yes, it is. Mostly because we are thirsty for art,
Yes,
this time, new thing, fresh things, but with art meaning right now. It's a new time. There is a lot of things happen inside everywhere and everyone. Everybody is trying to recreate yourselves and and get some meaning for their lives. And I
yeah,
believe it's a good time to think and think
wow,
in another ways. Uh, the fashion mostly, because the fashion
wow,
is an expression of
yeah,
our selves. No,
that's
no,
right.
and
I agree.
I think the future is it's very it's going to be very different and new, the things that we know, not because the fashion industry is going to change. I think the
Right.
people are going to change. So
Wow,
if the
that's a really
people
interesting
change,
viewpoint.
if
Yep.
the people change, everything change. It's a change
Yeah,
moment. Yeah.
it's so true. Wow, you are so positive. I love your energy. So you're not
I
only,
had to.
this is amazing. So you're not only an amazing artist, but you are an amazing person. And let me ask you, so you've been designing, you said how long?
Hats 10 years,
Had 10 years, but from the beginning,
15 years.
15 years. Wow. So and now tell us so how is the process of creating your hats for your clients? So is it all custom?
We have a lot of already pret-a-porter and creations here to try, and we measure the hat. We measure the size of the hat, to make a hat, a proper hat. And we developed during the quarantine new products. One of them was the bespoke hat that we can make by measure, a special hat for our client, even though people are far away from our headquarters. So we use and but during I receive here in our atelier, and we try a lot of types of hats, headbands, tiaras, and you can try everything here. We have like more than 100 types of hats here.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I can show you.
I was going to ask you, I didn't want to pry, but that was my next question. I wanted to ask you, can we get a little bit of can you some of your favorite pieces?
Look, we have some, this is the winter collection now.
Beautiful.
So most of them are, the material are from winter, like have few box hats, you know.
Oh my God, yes.
I love the one.
Cute. Oh yes, that one's so cute.
I'm trying for you.
Okay, thank you. Very Chanel.
Very Chanel. Black and white.
Oh my God. So classy. Wow.
We can be classy and fashion sometimes.
I think I'm gonna need one. I think I'm gonna need one of those. That is so cute.
We have, like, in fashion now, it's very nice. The hat bands, it's kind of hat, but it's like a tiara. So you put on.
Cute.
Yeah, it's not a proper hat, but it's a hat.
Yes.
And despite of traditional materials that we use on millinery, we are always trying to new materials and Brazilian materials also. We have
so you guys use the Brazilian material and you make everything in Brazil, right?
In Brazil, everything are made here. Everything are made in Brazil. Everything. I have one assistant that we develop everything to create everything together. Our team is very small. It's very atelier. Beautiful. So it's like a lot of attention to details, and everything is super well made, high quality. Yes, I always try to be the things as a luxury for a luxury client, by measure. But despite of this material, international materials that I mostly buy on my trips to England, but it's now quite hard. No, I use this straw. This straw, it's a very traditional straw from England. The Queen, you can see a lot of times she used this kind of materials, you know. Absolutely. Very English. And this is a part. I love these trimmings. You can put and take out, because I love. Great. So you can wear it. Awesome. This is a new. This is a new one. It's a new one. Very nice. And this is straw. And this is straw. It's a new.
Oh my
I'm
God,
developing.
I want one of
I'm
those.
developing with a Brazilian straw. We call
Yes.
buriti. We
Booty
call
tea.
buriti.
Wow.
It's
That
a
is awesome.
and this is the hatband with buriti straw. Do you know?
Wow. That's
We have
awesome.
a
Awesome.
big bowl. So in
So you
Brazil,
can
we
set it up
have
in the back.
bowl here, and it's really Brazilian. Of course,
Yeah,
in
it's
Brazil,
very cute though.
it's in Brazil. It's the hat. The hat is quite difficult to use during the day in summertime
Yeah.
because mostly
Yeah.
in Europe, the people who travel to Europe use the hat there
Right.
with freedom,
Yes.
but
Yes.
they are always worried here in Brazil to use the hats during the day or in casual occasions here. And
Right.
I'm always
Right.
encourage my clients to try new things, new straws, or even hats from magazines. It's fine. You have to start to
Yeah.
use to get used to. After that, you're gonna be comfortable with yourself and try new things.
I love your philosophy. So you're really you're bringing this femininity alive, right? Because
It's it's failed again.
oh, there we go. You can hear me now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I was going to say it takes a little bit of courage to dare to dress up a little bit, right? Because a lot
Yeah.
of people are scared. You know, this is one of the things I love about my job is that because, and your job, right? Because we're in the fashion industry, nobody is ever going to look at, we don't feel like anybody.
We quite allowed. We quite allowed then.
I think the connection. Yeah. So I was saying
The connection.
that we are, you know, we have the permission, right? We feel like we are more comfortable to dress up and to, you know, I love that you're inspiring your clients to do so because
All the time.
you know what is fun about being a woman, but for a man too, but what is fun about you know, being a woman is that you get to, this is self-expression, it's art, right? You get to, and you style it, and with the hats, it's so cool because you can do so many different things. You can sort of like wear it, you know, more formally, right? But you can also take even a formal hat and sort of, you know, take off the feather, and then now you can throw in something else.
It's very,
and you can, right? You can play with it a lot, and this is really, it is self-expression, and I love that you are, you know, inviting your clients to dare a little bit. You know, I wish more people did that because
it's true.
There's such a beauty to, right? To go into the street and to see people actually cared about putting on a nice outfit, styling their outfit well, and you're going out in the street and you get to see all these people who are dressed so well. It's a pleasure, right? It's a pleasure of life, right?
It is. It's very good to see personalities in clothes. No, when you dress up and you see the personality of that person, it's incredible because the communication is the beginning of the communication.
That's right.
I think when you get into the place and into a place and you see someone wearing something different and new in a but in the to put yourself in place, I think it's
Here we go.
art. I think this is art.
Yes.
You know, when you express yourself,
Yes.
dress up yourself. Yeah, I love fashion
That's right.
for this, and I've been using hats since I was child. I have when I was 5 years old, I asked my mom to do hats uh, to fit perfectly with my dresses. So
Oh, wow.
Was the beginning of my passion for hat began
Wow.
that time.
That's interesting.
And I was really lucky because my mother, she like always uh, put very much respect about my style. Of course, I did a lot of wrong things, a lot of wrong outfits, but
And
it's
you
the
have
process.
to.
It's
That's
the process.
right.
You have to
That's
go
right.
through these fears and try yourself and try if it's working. The colors is something the people there is afraid of. Try new colors, mostly in Europe.
That's true. That's true. That's a very good point. It's a very good point. And I will say that now it's becoming a thing, right? And I think one of the person who started this was Dolce and Gabbana. You know, they just
Yeah.
started coming with
Put
so
everything.
much color, right? And it was a clash of coordination. And in the discoordination, they actually managed to coordinate it, right? And now it's becoming a thing. Now we see more brands doing it, and I love it. I love it. I'm a big fan. Um, and you have to dare, right? You have to
You
dare. And
have
as
to
a
do it.
designer, you have to take risks. And when you do, sometimes maybe something doesn't come out as great as the other one, but it's fine because you're you're daring, right? You're taking, just like you did with your hat right here, you know, like the burgundy with the pink and the orange, like you actually dared, right? You could have said, oh, I'm just gonna, you know,
Put the black one.
yeah, exactly, right? So play it safe. But she was like, no, 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 we're not gonna play safe. We're gonna funk it up, and I love it. It looks amazing, you know, and I feel that that's very,
Yeah.
very much what people want right now, you know, what the
You
market is
were
looking for.
you were wearing pink, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. I love my pink. And my earring, those are Dolce
Your
and
earrings,
Gabbana,
it's
right?
very nice.
The
Uh,
glasses, those are
yeah, it's
Chanel.
always good to try. It's always, you know, the summertime, the people are more colorful
Yeah,
on the street. Of course, in
right.
Brazil is our DNA. The
Yes,
color is kind of our DNA because we
right.
have a lot of summer
Yes,
and
exactly.
hot times and everything.
Right,
But during the winter, the people wear much more black and gray
right,
and brown clothes.
right.
And I always try. I have a yellow. It's so funny. I have a yellow hat. That's one of my favorites. I don't think they are here.
Do you
It's
have it?
here.
Can I see it or no?
The yellow one is not here. I think it's
Not
in
here.
my
Okay.
place. Yeah, it's my
Okay.
place. But I have really nice, colorful. I'm going to ask my assistant to take one of the colorful hats.
Yes,
I have one of my favorites. It's orange. Yeah,
orange.
it's here.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna ask him to take. It's orange and it's winter hat. It's a felt
Okay.
hat, and this hat traveled through all the world with me.
Oh my God, I love
It's my
it.
favorite one.
So
This is
cute.
almost my black hat.
Right. You like wear it all the time. This
All
is
the time.
so
You know?
cute. I love it. It's a
Let's see.
beautiful orange. And the way it just like, the way it's, oh my God, it is so cute. Cute, cute, cute. And I would wear that with like a nice tan like tailored vest, and maybe with a pop colored shirt. I would like dare maybe with a pink or something. You know what I mean?
Color
Like,
block.
yes, but something really kind of daring. But this is very cute. I really like it.
Yeah, this orange one is one of my favorite, and I use this orange in London, and
Yeah,
I'm always stopping over. Always, the people
yeah.
always ask me where this hat from. How
Wow,
can I get this hat? Because
wow.
like it's very interesting how the Europeans deal with colors. They love, but they
But
are
they're
more
but they're
afraid than
they're like,
us.
hold on, wait a little. That's right, a little conservative about it. They
A
like
little
it,
conservative,
and then
perfect.
they
A
get a
little
bit
conservative.
conservative. That's right.
Yeah, it is. It is. But in Brazil, you can try and you can dare a little bit more
Yeah,
with colors, and but the hats, the last um, topic to
yeah,
put on color. You
yeah,
when you I'm always advise my clients. It's important if you want to have your first hat. It's
yeah.
important you choose the color that's combined with your hair color. If you are blonde,
Yeah,
probably the beige would be a really good color for you for the first hat.
right, right.
The second, you can try a little bit
You can start daring a
another.
little more. Right, right.
Yeah,
That orange would look perfect with my hair.
with you, yeah, with your pink t-shirt or dress, I don't know.
Maybe not with this dress, but that's really cute. Really, really cute. It's beautiful. I really love it. So now let me ask you, did you when you started, did you ever get into trying to make them yourself? Are you the
The
hats?
hats?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
everything. So I have an assistant
Yeah.
that we work together, but
Yeah.
everything I put my hands on it.
Wow.
Everything,
So
all the time.
you're wow. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Because
So you're not only designing, but you
no,
also are actively like the
making.
craftsmanship into the hat. You're actually putting that into it. That's incredible.
Of course, takes
Yeah.
a lot of time, like a
Yes.
week to do a hat. And I don't
Wow.
have this time. I don't have the time able to spend in one hat. Of course,
Yeah.
now I have to coordinate everything, create everything,
Yeah.
the materials, the combinations, and I go to my production place
Yeah.
once a week and we create everything together.
Wow.
And so there is, I think, two millionaires in Brazil, just
Yeah.
two. So we don't have this kind of of artists here.
Yeah.
So I have to keep my team very strong
Yeah.
and work together, and the techniques are developing during the process. We
Wow.
getting better with the techniques.
Yeah.
It's not
Wow. That's
easy.
amazing.
The tools also are very expensive. The
Right.
blocks so are very expensive. Everything is from UK or from Spain
Wow.
or from France.
Okay.
So it's a very expensive art craft. It's very
Wow. Wow.
expensive now. In Brazil, it is, I have to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah,
And obviously you're using incredible quality materials, right?
yeah, it is.
So you're not taking the cheap way. You're really going, I can tell that you're super passionate about what you do, and that you
Yeah.
will not be happy unless the hat is perfect.
Perfect. It
Inside
is.
out, right? That everything, every stitches, every hem on the hat is perfectly done. and you
It
can
is.
tell, you know, it's very visible by your work that the quality
It
is
is.
perfect.
The excellence, I think, is
Exactly.
one of our our qualities here in
Yes.
everything. When you are with a client, we
Yeah.
are doing the creations,
Yes.
everything. I want to show you a very special
Yeah,
creation
please,
that
please.
we did for
On.
Carnival.
Oh, okay.
But
Wow.
I don't think it's a carnival thing. You can use in a fashion show. We can use
Yeah.
in a special look.
Oh my God. Yes.
Look,
I love it. Wow.
it's
Oh
one
my,
of techniques that we did.
that is amazing. So wait, so because you have the knowledge, because you used to make jewelry too, right?
Yeah,
So
because we have research. We are always doing
wow, amazing.
researching and develop new techniques on our
Yes.
atelier. It's not just
Wow.
about doing a hat with
Right.
felts or straw. It's go beyond. The
Yes.
millinery are always, it's a new word when you think about, we can do brides, we can do fashion shows, we can do
Yeah.
masks,
Wow.
we can
Wow.
do fashion headpiece, carnival headpieces. The millinery, it's the art to do something for hair, for heads
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
hair, depends
Yeah.
by hands.
Wow.
So must be by hands.
So
You
it's like
cannot use
you're,
machines.
that's right. So you're basically the couture of hat making,
Yeah, it's the couture of
right?
head making.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right.
Good translation.
Right? That's right. That's what you're doing. That's amazing. Well, I have to tell you, I'm really excited to see what you're going to show in Paris, because I have the feeling that you're doing something very special, and every pieces are, they stand out and they speak so much for themselves, you know, that I can see this being an incredible runway show.
It
I
is.
mean, just with the few pieces you showed me, and then the fact that you really, you're not just sticking to one type of hat making, right? You're like constantly expanding your horizon, and you're really giving the clients like a full hat experience, right?
It
You're
is.
not just like,
It is.
we make the casual, you know, blah blah, you know, type of hat, and that's it, and we make it in all the colors, or they vary a little bit. You're really giving us like, it's like if I want a hat, no matter what I need, I know I can come to you and you can provide it. If it's from a wedding, if it's for a red carpet event, if it's for a fashion show, if it's for whatever it is, you're actually giving that whole full hat service, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
And
amazing.
you should study each client and see what you have inside. I'm
Yes.
a very curious person about the human
Yeah.
brain and the
Yeah.
human behavior. I really
Yeah.
like it. So I'm always trying to translate this through my hats,
Yeah.
and you can
I
see
just have,
everything.
we have Kia Birch here who's asking. She said, "What are the U.S. prices? Because I want to buy your hat, Mrs. Grazzi. Thanks." And she's asking, I'm in the United States and I wanted to understand the price. And do you ship to the U.S.?
Yeah, we ship.
You do?
We
Okay,
ship.
so how can Kia go and buy the hat? Kia,
We
you have,
have we have online shop,
okay,
graciellastarling.com,
perfect.
and we have some with prices, some is with not, because
Okay,
we can talk a little bit more if you want a specific hat. through our WhatsApp. We
Perfect.
use a lot of WhatsApp here in Brazil, and mostly the headpieces and hats and millenary stuffs we sell through the WhatsApp because it's more personal.
Yeah.
And
Because you
we
got to
can
get the
talk
measurements
and
and
understand.
it's very custom, right? So here we
Yeah.
have Daniel Marcu, who works with you, I believe, is going to follow up with Kia here on how you can get your hat. And Kia, please, when you get your hat, send us a picture.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This is very nice. I'm gonna
We have a new word to show the world.
exactly. It's exciting. I need to get one of your hats. So I'm thinking that maybe maybe I wait for the collection in Paris because I feel
Oh my
like
God.
I feel like it's gonna top everything. And
Oh. No, there is no everything. I'm just a little bit afraid because
yes,
we are going to show our couture collection, of course.
Okay.
I got sample to show today, like a little
Can we see
spoil.
something? I'm so excited.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not sure if this one's coming to get you into the main collection, but I create this for. It's very light.
This is so amazing.
It's a 3D collection.
This is incredible.
No,
This is incredible.
you can use in a red carpet. You can use during the fashion shows.
That's
you
right.
can use, of course, is a special collection. It's a very millenary techniques and feathers. Everything is feather.
Wow.
And this movement, the light, the way the feathers come and mix each other. So,
wow.
And I love these masks that come through
Yeah,
our face.
right. Wow.
So
it's so amazing because it's, you know what it is? It's very couture, very elegant, but it's also quite avant-garde, right? It's very, like, it's kind of unexpected, right? But yet, I would wear that. And I know a lot of the influencers that attend our shows would love to wear that, going to Fashion Week, going to the shows. One headpiece like that literally makes you stand out amongst the crowd, right? So when you're an influencer and you come into a fashion show and you're wearing your really nice outfit, but then you add that, what you're wearing right now, immediately you're standing out,
It is. It's better than masks, because you don't have to, it is. And this collection that we are planning to launch soon as we can. But I have to ask, how about Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week right now? How is that?
So basically for September and October this year, we decided not to have a show.
Not to have a show.
No, we're not going to have a show because it's most likely looking like that. And the reason is because a lot of the the regulations, we could go on with a show, but what would that mean if we wanted to be responsible? It would mean that we would have to respect social distancing, but it makes no sense to have a show where we can only allow a certain amount of people to attend. Our shows are usually packed like this, right? People are squeezed into the venue. That's how we like it. That's what we want, because that's the exposure that we want for the designers. So I personally feel that it's not fair to the designers for us to have a show and have to restrict the amount of people we can allow into the runway. It makes no sense to me. So I would rather I would rather start now planning for our shows in February, March for 2021. So we're going to do New York,
Cool.
Milan, and Paris, right? And I mean, of course, in Paris, we're at the Ritz, right? Which is where Coco Chanel lived for over 30 years. So it's iconic, right? There's just
And
no other
mostly
place like it.
on the Ritz hotel, no?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? And then in Milan, we're going to be at Palazzo Cervelloni. So that's where Napoleon and his wife lived there
Oh,
for
I love it. Oh my
I
God.
mean, the venue is like a mini Versailles. You know, you go in there and it's like, oh my God, right? A lot of major brands do their show there. Max Mara, a lot of Naomi Campbell was modeling there for one of the designers. So it's really top venue in Milan. And then in New York, we're going to be at 583 Park Avenue, which is also a beautiful venue that was built in the 1920s. They have a 2,500-pound chandelier on the ceiling, and Naeem Khan did his show there as well. So every venue is going to be spectacular, and we have some really exciting things we're planning. We're not talking about it so much right now, but we
Of
have
course.
some very, very exciting things. And so I would rather for my team to, you know, move forward to preparing for that show, which will be safe, and then, you know, all the designers can participate without having, you know, the restriction of, oh, we can't fill up the venue. It makes no sense, you know.
Yeah, we have to prepare for this new world. It's coming after Corona, after this pandemic, because I think the people are going to change, and the designers must show something also
Yes,
new in the new way
absolutely.
to put the fashion in a special place, the place in the art place that missed years ago with the fast fashion.
Yes,
When we see the way that the fashion was coming through the future
yeah,
was insane.
yeah,
No, with a lot of shows and collection, there is no sustainability
yeah,
to keep this doing well for the
yeah,
future. So I
right.
think we have to rethink, to rebrand, to
Yep,
re-luxury
that's right.
our product
That's right.
for uh, uh, give to the customers a new value and new meaning for the future.
That's right.
And I believe in the elegance. When you put hat, you put elegance in yourself. You try always to think a little bit more how to use properly the fashion to communicate
Yeah,
yourself. And
yeah,
the women must take care more about themselves, because
yes,
we are always worried too much
yeah,
about flags and
right.
everything, and we are almost going back home.
Yeah,
We are turn the path to home again,
yeah,
and it's very important. I think
yeah.
the meaning for me is the meaning of fashion for the future,
That's
the
right.
meaning
That's
for
right.
future. Yeah,
I love that. I love what you're saying. And it's so true because, you know, a lot of people say this is that, right, fashion is fast, right? Thing changes all the time. And I think that the reason is because fashion reflects what people are going through, right? And
perfect.
what
Yeah,
people,
of course.
right? So a designer like you who's willing to change and get creative, and you know, you're always going to be on points. You know, you're always going to be relevant, right? Because you're willing to do that. When you're not willing to do that as a designer, and you sort of stay stuck on, no, I want things to be this way, but you have your vision. This is the beauty of the art, right? Is that you as an artist have a vision, and there's a duality here,
Yeah.
right? Where you're also willing to understand what the people are going through, and you bring your vision and what the people are going through, and you create that to be one, and that is your art, and that is the beauty and the ability that an artist like you and a designer like you has, you know. And that's really, really a very important factor, you know.
It is, and I never ever believe on 3 and 5 collection in a year.
Right.
I really believe in art because I was born in Minas Gerais, here in Brazil. It's a state.
Yeah.
And it's a cradle of art here in Brazil.
Yeah.
And we are Baroque. We love.
Yes.
There is a church. There is a lot of architecture around, and we are always consume. We are always getting into the art all the time.
Yes.
And I think our wardrobe or our fashion, our fittings going to change for the clothes that there is more meaning. You know, the meaning of the fashion is rethinking now, and I really love the way that this going through the future. I really love it. I really love it.
I agree with you. I really agree with you. This is really nice.
Yeah,
this is very nice. Well, Graciela, I thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All your beautiful creation. I feel really privileged, and I know that all of our viewers feel the same way. I'm very excited for Kia to get her hat, and I'm really looking forward to that picture, Kia, with the Graciela Sterling hat. And Graciela, please, is there anything else you want to share with us? Anything else you want to share with us?
If you're gonna get married, we have also a marriage collection.
Yes.
It's a good opportunity to use hats. So we have our Instagram, Graciela Sterling. Graciela Sterling is for fashion, and Sterling the Wedding is for weddings.
That's right. So everybody, just make sure you know that Graciela has 2 pages. One for all her hats, and then she has one very specifically dedicated for wedding hats, right?
It is. Just because it's a special word, I believe. Weddings are very special. And I know you also work with wedding designers and bridal designers. And we believe in marriage. We have faith.
Right there with you. Graciela, I am right there with you. I believe in marriage too.
I believe in marriage, and we are dedicating weddings, and we have faith on weddings.
Yes, and it's beautiful. The unions are beautiful. The day is beautiful, and it is a beautiful opportunity for women to really
dress up.
Yes, right.
Yeah, there's good designers. I saw Fashion Week Studio with the best wedding designers. I
have to say it that we have truly worked with incredible wedding designers. Yes,
it is.
And your hats and their collection really pairs up very well, I have to say. So anybody that's getting married, don't hesitate to send a message to Graciela and order yourself a beautiful custom wedding hat pieces. And if you do, please send us a picture. We'd love to get them.
Thank you.
Well, this is awesome, Graciela. I just want to say thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And for sharing your beautiful creation with us and your philosophy. And you've had an incredible journey. And I'm actually really looking forward to meeting you in Paris. And
Thank you.
I will pick something from what I see in Paris. I'm actually very excited about it.
It is. Thank you.
So I look forward to it. And my dear, thank you so much for everything. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're gonna have a very nice journey through now for the future. I'm sure.
That's right.
I'm sure. Thank you.
Yeah,
Together. I hope together.
Together in Paris.
Together in Paris.
That's right.
Thank you.
And not just anywhere. Place Vendôme, the Ritz, where Coco Chanel lived for over 30 years. So
It is.
It's quite something, right? Exactly, right? And plus Chanel, she started as a hat maker.
Yeah. She started with a hat maker.
Yeah, she used to make hats. So
I saw a good future.
You said what?
I saw a really good future.
Yes, I agree.
It was almost that time on the past century, do you know? Was around year 10, the past century. Yeah. And we are in 2020s. So the 20s.
Yes, that's right. The 20s are back.
I just realized now.
Yes, and the 20s were incredible, right? That's right. We're back in the 20s, guys.
We're back 20s.
Yep, this is going to be, you know, there's so much to say about how messed up this year has been with everything that's been going on. But I have to say that it also for a lot of people has been a beautiful time to create and to you know, do some work on yourself and to sort of think about what you want to do with your life and your future and the direction you want to take, you know. So I actually commend you because you have taken these times and you've refused to sort of give in to you know, the horribleness of everything. And you've used these times to make the best of it and to create. And that's incredible. And I really love that. I really love that.
And I have to thank God. They are always put on me on the right path.
Yes. So, wow. Thank you for saying that. You know,
I have to say and to be very thankful for, because he's amazing and always help to have good and creative ideas, not just to create headpieces, but new business are always part of being creative.
That's right. Absolutely. And it's so true. It is so true. And when you have that connection and that that communication with God, you know, I genuinely feel that, you know, you can turn any bad situation into something positive, you know. And when you're listening and you have that connection, you know, that is God, that is, you know, whoever calls it whatever, you know what I mean? But when you have that spiritual connection, I genuinely agree. It guides you, you know, it guides you to the very best possible like outcome, you know, of a situation, and that situation turn into actually blessing in one way or another, you know.
Perfect. It's true. It's true. I believe so much on that.
Yes.
So much. It is.
Well, we agree, Graziella.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is not a simple connection, you know.
No,
this is a deep and truly connection that brings you through the right path, through the right ways, and it is. God is amazing. Always.
That's right.
It's very, very good to know. Very good to know you. Believe.
Thank you, Graziella. And I feel the same way. It's really, really a pleasure. And I'm very excited about the future. And I'm very excited about what we're all going to do together. And I look forward to it. I really do. And I love it. You know, we love to connect with incredible artists and designer. But I have to say it, that what we put as a priority is the human experience. And we want to work with designers who we have an incredible connection with, you know, and who is a pleasure